Now, a new report from Jump is sort of adding to that and sort of unpacking what happened during the collapse. There's also another report from Nansen, a blockchain analytics firm, that sort of found similar things. So we're seeing all these reports come out, and it's worth noting that Jump Crypto is actually a backer of the Terra ecosystem, and its president actually sits on the board of its governing council, the Luna Guard Foundation. So that's where Jump stands in all of this. But from what they found, the main sort of takeaway is that larger investors tended to sell immediately once the stablecoin began to depeg on Saturday. So between Saturday, May 7th, and May 9th, which is Monday, when Terra eventually saw a huge drawdown, large investors, particularly a handful of investors, were said to have sold their holdings. Now, the selling began on a decentralized finance platform called Curve, and I won't necessarily get into the specifics of how that happened, but it sort of sparked a frenzy of panic, which these larger investors acted on more quickly. Also on the Terra ecosystem's Anchor protocol, which is well known for giving investors a 20% return on staking their cryptocurrency or their stable coin, also sort of saw a lot of larger investors pull out. Now, interestingly, on the Anchor protocol, the Jump report also found that smaller investors, retail investors, tried to increase their exposure during the collapse. So obviously, they weren't large enough to sort of offset the difference. And then the whole situation here is that the stablecoin maintains its peg to the Luna token through dynamics I won't necessarily get into, but this whole time the Luna token was falling. So their ability to continue to keep that peg was sort of pushed down. And all this, I think I'll add to the point that even if we do examine the dynamics here, it needs to sort of stand that, no matter what certain players did do, until, we see evidence of some sort of fraud or something like this, I think there has to be a large amount of responsibility that goes back to the team for building a project that, wasn't able to do what it was supposed to do.